Welcome to Celebrity B&E, and this week we're here in the Rhinestone of the North. We're in Warrington, and we're going to a TV legend, star of the North, the home of a man that everybody knows. The name is on the tip of everybody's tongue. We're going to the home of family fortunes. We're going to the home of pantomime. We're going to the home of northern comedy. We're at Les Dennis's house, and I'm here in his back garden with cameraman Tez. Tez gives a nod from behind the lens, and we're just looking in astonishment at the fantastic patio that is in his garden. It's fantastic. I was expecting a bit of crazy paving. If I'm honest with you, I was expecting that bit of crazy paving from the old Mr. Dennis, but it's not. It's beautiful. Yorkshire stone. Big slabs of Yorkshire stone. Jutted with smaller, very square pieces of a very dark stone. I've not seen this style of slab before, and I've speaking to Tez before recording, and he's never seen this sort of flagging neither, and he's got 5 years in landscaping behind him. It's a bit of beauty, this. It's a lovely garden, this. Now, there are some larger pebbles round the side and in some of the flower pots, so I presume there's a bit of a cat problem in the area, and he's trying to keep the soil in, or squirrels maybe, but there's not that big of a tree knocking about, so I'm guessing it's cats. He doesn't want cats defecating in his flower pots. But we're going to have to use one of these pebbles to put through the window on the back door. So here we go. We'll just pause the recording here because it's gonna peak out the audio. Okay, so I'm just reaching through this hole and sliding over the lock and twisting the key that's been left in the door, and we're in. Now, straight away, you do know he's going to be an house of money, because it's just from that patio alone. Lovely long patio. Beautiful flower beds, as I mentioned. But we're in now, and there's straight away at the back door we've got a downstairs toilet here, and inside there is even in there a couple of wards on a shelf, and I don't blame him, to be honest, because it feels like it could get a bit cold in this room, so you do want something to perk it up when you're in here. It's a nice cream floor, which would be, easy to mop and that, but you probably don't have to mop it too often because it's like it's a darker cream. I don't know what the colour is. Maybe a dark beige, very light, very pale brown, sort of beigey colour to the tiles. I like it. It's all right. Black cistern, which you wouldn't think he'd have. You wouldn't think he'd have a black cistern, would you? Now. Couple toilet rolls on top at cistern. They look about 4-ply as well, so he's pissing his money up the wall, is Les. And that's enough of this. There's a sink as well. He's not grubby. There is a sink. Now through here, and there's a little tiny fridge with a glass door. Looks to be, I presume, a wine fridge, but there's nothing in there at the minute. And you open the door and the light don't come on. So maybe it's in storage or it's broken. I'm not overly sure. It's not as well put together, this little space here, but I presume it's just because you've come in from the garden. Coming through. Oh, now that is magnificent. Look at that. Now, I've never been in a kitchen with even a small chandelier before, but this is something else. This is, I don't know a thing about glass or metals really. It's not my bag, but that's nice, that. And it's clean as well. You'd think it'd be full of grease. You really would. You'd think it'd be full of grease and tarnished with the cooking that would be taking place in here. And there's a bit of a mural on the wall as well of what appears to be. I'm quite close, but I think it's quite sharp. I'll have a look at it when I'm over by the bin and see what it looks like then, if it's a clearer image. But let's have a look in that Oh, there's no discernible fridge. It's all built-in units, so we're gonna have to have a rummage through the cupboards. And that's a pan. The pans and the colander. No, this isn't the cupboard we want. Tez, have a look in them ones over there. Mugs, a lot of mugs actually. That's an awful lot of mugs. Maybe he gets them for Christmas or family or something. It's a lot of them mugs that you'd get with Easter eggs. Double decker, dairy milk. That one there's just Smarties, I presume. I'm not going to touch anything. It's not my place. It's over there, is it? Right. Tez has found the fridge. Oh, it's not that well stocked. It's now that is strange. Wholemeal bread in the fridge, like a cretin. I don't know who does that. Never seen that in a celebrity's house. Never seen that in a friend's house. I'll be honest. And that's how this all started out, guys. I used to go into neighbours' houses and have a little look around and document these for a place. It was for an old friend who ran a radio show, but this isn't the time for that. And he's got his brown bread in there, and he's got half of a cucumber, which hasn't been sliced, as you would imagine. It's been sliced, sort of like a. It looks like it's been bitten, but them cuts are at 90 degrees. It's like a little staircase at the end of the cucumber. I don't know what to make of that. Don't know what that means. Don't know what he's been doing with that. It's like he's cut them into. Is it juliennes? Do you call them juliennes when you cut them into long 3D oblongs? But how's he managed to do that when it's still on the tube? Oh, I'm not too sure. Big jar of mayo. What's this? This is. It looks to be some form of chutney. Let's have a little whiff of this. Not for me. Definitely not for me. That. We'll close the fridge over, I think, actually. Is there a freezer? There's got to be a freezer. He must eat frozen foods. Strikes me as a very big chip man. I think he'd be a big chip man, Mr. Dennis. Sir Dennis, as I think he should be. Not to find that yet. Let's go. They're obviously drawers. Them says go on. What's he got in there? Oh, now it's silver cutlery sets, as it often is, but it looks to be these lines channeled through like a carving, but they've got an inlay, like a gold or copper inlay. It's quite fancy. That I do quite like them. Even the teaspoons match. They're good, aren't they? Them says he's done all right there. You got a couple. Hey, look at this. Look at them. He's clever, innit? He's very clever. Look at them there. He's got what's got to be at least 2 of my handfuls. Now I do have rather large hands. It helps with the trade. And that's 2 rather large handfuls of unopened Mackie D's straws. Now he's not having a milkshake ruined, is he, when he goes down to Mackie's? Look at them. What a guy. Genius. What's in the drawer below? Says, let's get that open. That just looks like tea towels. Anything underneath? Chopping board. A bit inconvenient for me, that. I'd want chopping board in the cupboard or just out on the side. We know he's got the space for it. Look at this. All around the edge of the room. Workspace. No, nothing in the middle. Nothing in the middle of the room. Just black tiling across the floor. Now, let's go over to that bin there. It's got a light on it. Oh, look at that. Hey, it's got a sensor. Oh, they're definitely koi over there. That mural back there by the door. That's a lovely koi fish mural. That. Let's go through here. That's enough of the kitchen. Let's have a look in here. Oh, straight into the living room. Hey, it's big though, isn't it? Let's call it. I suppose it's a 2-in-1. This. I suppose a retail estate agent, they might say, or she might say, that this is an open plan dining space and living quarter. I'm going to call it a living room with a big table in it. Table's over by the window. It looks like it doesn't get many people sat at it because the long edge of it's just by the glass. So, maybe 2, 3, 4 at most people using that, I'd say. There's a laptop there, closed. We wouldn't touch that anyway. It's nothing to do with me. I'm not here to interfere. I'm just here to nosy. White leather couch. Classic. Looks like he's had it for quite a while. You can see the creases. There's some darkened creases there. Tell you what I'm going to do. He feels like a man who still uses cash. Now, I'm not going to take anything from down there, but we are going to have a little look, a little rummage. Yeah, just shove my hand down the side of here. Hopefully there's nothing sharp. Hopefully he's not mental. Hey, hopefully there's no broken glass, no knives, no screwdrivers. Nothing to surprise me. Let's see if there's any coins. Hey, we're in, Tez. What have you got there? That's all right. Hey, that's cigarettes. What brand is it? JP. That's vile. Put it back. No, we can't. No, we're not keeping it. It's disgusting. Put it back. I've got £1.20 here in 6 coins. I've got 2 10p's and a 50p, and then this just seems to be a bit of shrapnel. I'm guessing £1.20, but it's thereabouts. And I'll shove that back down there, spray it around a bit so he doesn't know. Might be storing this here. Hey, you never know. Hey, let me go to the other end of the couch and have a feel down there. He just keeps his TV gun downside of his couch, downside couch cushions. What an animal. Hey, genius as well. That don't have to get up every day to pick it up from underneath the telly. Hey, he's a clever man. He's a clever man, this Les Dennis. Let's get out of this room. Hey, look at this. Nothing too noticeable, really, as we're leaving the room. A bit of what looks to be a dimmer switch by the living room door, and the walls are painted yellow in parts. 3 of the walls are yellow, like a dark yellow. Let's call it like a gold, or what's ochre? Was that? Tez is saying it's ochre. He's clearly been doing his reading, and his bit of studying, for this. He loves this job. He really does. And for those of you wondering what's up with my throat this week, it's a bit raspy. I'm aware of that. But we've been doing a couple of jobs out, and we've been having to sit out in the cold for this one. In this winter, as we're filming, we had to make sure no one was going to be in. We're never too sure how many people lived here. It took us weeks to get this appointment. Let's call it an appointment. Anyway, moving through the door, dimmer switch down, set the mood, set the lighting, and we've got 5 light switches here. Best not do any of them because they might be for lights outside front door. It looks like he's got a porch, so one of them's going to be the porch light. Torches out, says. Here we go. Up the stairs. Nothing on the walls. Lovely. Brown wallpaper. It's a bit dark, a bit dingy, but I suppose you're going up, you're going to bed. I never expected this. These 6 doors here. We'll count from left to right and we'll go door number 3. What's behind? Door number 3. It's a cupboard. Not that interesting. Seems to be a bit of an airing cupboard. With a little cupboard inside. What's inside? That's the boiler. Okay, we'll close that over because it'll probably interfere with the recording. There we go. Door number 4 while we're here. Oh, that's, I presume, a guest quarters, maybe. It's got a couple chairs, like armchairs, little table, computer set up in the corner, which is interesting because he had a laptop downstairs too. So maybe business and pleasure. Hey, who knows? Let's go door number 6. Oh, door number 6 is right next to the top of the stairs. This is the bathroom here. That's a large bath. That looks like it's got jets in there as well. A little bit of a jacuzzi style bath here, Tez. Hey, we like them, don't we? They're good, them. You can tell me and Tez have been sat outside talking for a bit. We're proper getting along now. I trust him. I trust this man with my life. Shower, no shower. Oh, now that is something. He's not a man of convenience, is he? Hey, he's got a bin you don't have to touch, so he's got to get in and out the bin quickly. Well, he's got to get in the bin quickly. Don't think he's pulling anything out of the bin. May have left those days behind him. But he's not rushing for a shower in the morning. He's a bath man. Then again, could have an ensuite. You're right, says. Let's go. Door number 2. Do my eyes go? No. Let's go door number 1. We'll leave number 2. First the worst, second the best, and all that. Door number 1. What's behind door number 1? Oh, now this is a very big room. Oh, okay. Wait, have we missed a room downstairs? We saw 2 rooms down there. This doesn't make any sense, Tez. Maybe there was a secret door like Jackie Chan's flats. I would have loved to get a look around Jackie Chan's flat with all the secret rooms. But never mind, we're here now. We're in Warrington. I don't even know where Mr. Chan lives. It's not even worth a punt. It's a big room. There's a double bed. There's a chaise longue. See, Tez, I've been watching Homes Under the Hammer and all. I know these things now. Changing rooms and all. Hey, been watching all the old changing rooms. She's lovely, isn't she, Linda Barker? Hey, she's alright, Anyway, chaise longue and a little armchair at the end. I sort of expected there might be an ensuite with this. Maybe it's not the master bedroom. Let's, I quite like that rug there on the other side of the bed. That is nice. It's a jet black rug. Clearly no dogs in this house, because that'd be covered in hair, wouldn't it? Hey? Anyway, door number 2, what's in here? Oh, it's just cardboard boxes. I suppose he uses this like a loft space, just full of boxes, and there's a chest of drawers over there in the far corner. Let's have a look over there. No windows, which is something to mention in this room. So we're in the middle of the house here. Chest of drawers. I'm not going to look in. I'm not one to pry. But it's got 8 drawers on it. It's a good timber. On the top, it's got a piece of glass across the top, and it looks like he's pressing leaves inside of it. A habit that not many people have, really, collecting dried leaves. Very nice little insight into his life. Anyway, me and Tess are going to get off now, and this was Celebrity B&E.